I think Zach, is that you?
What's up, Rudy?
Come on in, brother. Yeah, man, come on in.
What's going on, man?
What's up, dude?
What's up, Rudy?
What's up, brother? I'm glad to have you back, dude. This was actually perfect timing because I was just talking Italy. I just got back yesterday.
You're a world traveler. How was the trip?
Dude, it was really good. It was really good. Have you ever been to Italy?
I've not left the country, but
Oh, really?
Italy does look like an enticing place to go.
Yeah, it's cool. Wait, do you have a passport?
I don't yet, no.
Oh,
Driver's
dude.
license, yes. Passport, no.
Dude, I mean it's great. I've been to London. I've been to Norway, Oslo in the summer.
Okay.
And then this was the first time I've been in Italy. I was in Sicily, which is where The Godfather.
Got you. Yeah.
That's like, it's like very much still mob ties.
You think actively in Sicily?
Truly
Definitely?
is. 100%. So I was with like all these like true Sicilians, and beforehand like I was kind of curious, and I didn't want to be rude, but I was like, yo, so like how like mob tied is it still? Because it was very much so. Like I've told chat this a trillion times, so sorry you have to hear it again, but in World War II, when the Americans and the British went and invaded Italy, they had to go through Sicily because Sicily's a little island. It's a big island, but it's the island off the boot. So It's like right next to the bottom of Italy, but it's an island.
So you got to pass through Sicily.
So they went through Sicily, and in order to make sure that worked out, they had to talk to the Sicilian mob in New York so that they would then talk to the people in Sicily. Like they were like essentially checking in.
They had to check in, yeah.
They had to check in. It was crazy, and they're like, that's actually
During
how it
World
worked
War
out.
II?
Yeah. And that's how it worked out. So it's like very much. And then I was talking to the Sicilians, and I was like, yo, so is it still? And they were like, oh yeah, in Sicily, like it's not like it was with like Godfather. Like they're like, it's more subtle, but it's very much still a thing. And then they were like, at this wedding, there's going to be mob tie guys, and don't joke about it. They were like, don't go
Don't even
up,
bring it up. Yeah.
Don't even like say the Godfather. I was like, okay, so it's like I'm not gonna. It's like don't go to Compton and throw up Pyru.
It's not worth the risk. Yeah, no.
But you know me, dude. I'm a silly guy.
Did you get silly with the mob though?
No, I didn't
That
get
just
silly.
seems like there's repercussions past silly on that.
They're big time.
That aren't silly.
And I did. I at one point I got detained
Detained in
in
Italy?
an Italian like police station.
Did you think at any point you were like, I'm not getting back to America?
That
Or
crossed my
was-
mind.
Did it?
I was like, are we gonna have to do a player swap?
Like, what if you could? So who did we put up?
I don't know. I was talking to Mook earlier. I was like, I was sitting there, and it was for like a bullshit thing, and this cop was just trying to buzz my tower, and he was being a dick because I was an American, and it ended up being fine. But it was in the moment, I was like, dude, what the fuck? Am I gonna have to buy my way out of this? Like, I don't know how it works in different country. You start thinking about the rights that Americans have.
Oh,
real
yeah, for
quick.
sure. Like,
I was sitting there, and I was like,
You could just get casually lost in the Italian prison system.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, who are we going to do a swap with? Like, who's of equal value to me? Like, I don't really know. And, like, who do they got that we need? Like, I don't even know who I'd be equal to. Like, maybe Italian.
We've got some Italians that, like, we have captive that we could swap with.
Like, who's the quarterback that played for Danucci?
Is he detained?
But, like, he's in America.
Okay,
like, you'll get
you're just saying
Danucci.
just swap a guy, not even a prisoner.
Well, I don't know any Italian prisoners we have. Like, you get
That's
Danucci
fair.
back or something? I don't know. Or, like...
Violate his visa? Like, I'm sorry, you can't come back.
Or maybe we just do
Your
a cash deal, like they send back like a Costco gift card or something,
It would have to be more than that.
or something they don't have, dude. The one thing I
What do they
did
not have in
notice:
Italy? Is there things you're accustomed to in America that you were like, why isn't this here?
cold coffee,
It's only
zero,
I'm out on Italy, I think.
dude. It was
Even in
it
the
was
summer?
hard. It was hard for me.
Not even in the summer.
That's a thing across Europe.
They-
So when I was in Norway, it was the same thing. You just can't get a cold coffee.
It's like, is it like a cultural thing, or is it like
Yeah.
an elitist thing? Like, we don't taint the
I
coffee
don't
with
know.
ice, or like, is it?
I never got an explanation as to why, but across Europe, they just don't do cold coffee.
It's probably the mob.
I mean,
They're,
and
like hot only.
and then like in Italy I can understand because they're like espresso cappuccino, like that's
Yeah.
their shit. But even like Norway, I'm like, come on, like what like cold brew, like where there's no
None of
cold,
it.
there's also no Starbucks in Italy. And granted, I don't want to be the asshole that goes to Starbucks in Italy, but I need a fucking cold
We
brew.
need
Dude,
a
I
cold brew
don't know if you're
somewhere.
like me, man, but I run hot.
I agree. I run very hot.
I
I'm
run
sweating
hot
right now. Yeah.
I need to be kept at like I need to be chilled.
Cool beverage, iced beverage, preferably iced coffee.
Listen, man,
which is not in Europe. I would never guess that.
Europe is they don't really. There's AC, but it ain't like here.
No.
It's hard to find. It's
So
just
you
a sweaty place.
Just doing tank tops or just sweating.
That's
through
why,
your
like,
shirts?
every time in the summer, you see, like, all over Twitter, they're like, oh, heat wave is killing thousands of Europeans. And it's just because it's, like, 70 degrees. And it's
They're
like, it's only 70 degrees. But, like, it's so fucking hot
They're just
everywhere.
not equipped for it.
Dude, I was wet the whole time.
Just
I was just mildly moist. I was condensating like a Pepsi, like out in the sun.
Nobody should have to traverse through Europe like
Dude,
that.
it was a sweaty endeavor. And yeah, so like they wake up in the morning, it's hot as shit, and everyone's just drinking piping hot coffees.
No.
At one point I got an Americano and I was like, I can't do this.
You have to get it. You have to order one just to fit in at some point. It's like, all right, we're getting coffee. I'll order, but drinking it is a whole different situation.
Yeah,
I
so
couldn't do
you
that.
would
I'm with you on that.
you would have a hard time. And I was telling them if you brought them cold brew, they may solve teleportation. Like they may ascend to a higher level that they don't even know exists.
Sentient beings with the caffeine intake.
Yes.
I'm glad you're getting your passport stamp. That's awesome. You got all sorts of stamps.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been to Turkey. I totally forgot to say I've been to Istanbul.
That's another stamp.
That's another
How was
stamp.
Turkey?
Turkey's very great, man. Turkey's very great.
What's one takeaway? What's one thing you didn't enjoy in Turkey? Like I'm sure
I
it was
didn't
great.
enjoy?
What was like? What are the D highlights?
I would say that the driving culture and just the roads in general are terrifying in Turkey.
Is it just every man for themselves kind of situation? Or?
Yes. At one point, we got in a taxi. It was me, Wonton. I can't remember. Maybe Nikki Smokes. I can't remember. Anyways, we get in this taxi. We tell the guy, we got to go here, yada, yada, yada. He just puts it in reverse on a highway. In the shoulder. And he just reversed it. We were sitting there like, it was like he was Jason Bourne. Like, you know, like in the Mini Cooper,
driver.
It was fucking insane. And like in Istanbul, the streets are like all these vendors and it's really cool and really lively. But dudes will just be bombing down the street in mopeds, just like through a crowd of people.
Just splitting lanes.
It was crazy. And then Italy was kind of like that, but not as much. I had to drive all over the place too. So I was nervous as fuck. And I'm like doing kilometers per hour. And
you're almost running a live math problem in your head while you're trying to traverse these roads.
Yes, and then also I got exactly. And then I'm doing live conversions in my head. I'm looking at the maps thing. Everything's in Italian. Like it was.
You're firing all cylinders.
Dude, it really was
sentient.
Yeah.
Imagine one cold brew there.
100% can get an iced coffee in Norway. Yeah, probably somewhere. But dude, I'm telling you, like it's not the standard. It's just not the standard. Like you can get it. I found one place that had an iced coffee in Italy.
So you got to know a guy.
You got to, yeah, dude. It's like getting Tusi. Like you got to go under the table, and if you get caught with it, you're gonna get detained. That's why I got detained. Actually, it's because I was drinking an iced coffee, and they were like, "No go."
This guy's up to something. We saw those cubes in his cup.
Yeah, they thought they're like, "Are you drinking lean?" It's like, "No, cold coffee," and they were like, "Ugh, even worse." But
I'm glad you made it back to America. That's terrifying.
Yeah, and then my connecting. So we flew from Catania, which is a city in Sicily.
Okay.
Shithole. Rest of Sicily.
They
beautiful.
may not welcome you back to.
I'm good on Italy for a while.
Okay,
I'm happy with it. I'm good on Italy for a while. But dude, Catania, shithole. Straight up shithole.
And that's where the airport's at?
Yeah, but the rest of Italy, beautiful. Or Sicily, beautiful. But then, so we flew from there to Rome, because there's no direct, obviously, from Sicily. So our connection was at Rome to Chicago. The day before our flight from Chicago, or from Rome to Chicago, canceled.
Oh, what does that look like?
I'm on the horn with Italians. I'm on the horn, and it's just like, the guy's like, I don't even know what's going on.
Live converting?
Dude, I mean, the Italians are just like a deeply unserious people.
Like too casual,
very casual.
You're kind of having a crisis, and they're like, "Well,
yeah." They're like, I don't know. The guy straight up told me, he's like, I don't know what's going on, and I was like, dude, I need to get home.
You're the guy. You're supposed to know. This is your whole thing. You
gotta
figure this out.
Exactly, and then and also they do siestas. So basically, from 1 to 3 p.m., everything just shut down.
Adult naps.
Adult nap
in the
time.
schedule.
Built into the.
We
got
to get it on that.
I'm kind of with that. Dude. Yeah, siestas. They just park it at 1 p.m. and you can't go to a store. You can't do nothing.
Agreement. Everybody just needs to reset for the back half of the day.
Right. Exactly.
We got to get on that.
I mean, it's nice, dude, because you think about it, like we're moving like slaves over here in America. We're breaking our backs. We don't even take lunch breaks here at Barstool.
So imagine if we had a siesta break.
It'd be beautiful.
One common goal of resetting and attacking the back half of the day.
Right. I mean, maybe society can't handle. Maybe that's what it is that society can't handle both the luxury of cold brew and the luxury of siesta.
Now,
it's one or the other.
Like
we have cold brew.
Cold brew for siestas?
No, I don't even know. I don't know if there's anything.
I agree.
I'm heavily reliant on cold brew.
Would you go like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, cold brew, Tuesday, Thursday, siesta? Are you open to like intermittent? No, it's got a hard cold brew every day.
Even in the winter, man.
You do any like the themed foams? Like do you get in on like the
I'll get in on
foam, vanilla foam?
I'll get in on a cappuccino.
Up? Okay.
I'll get in on a cappuccino.
I like it.
I can get down with a cappuccino. I can get down with an Americano here and there. But dude, it's just I don't know what it is about cold brew. It's just that like, listen, fellas, I think you guys know, like fellas run hot.
Yes. I don't do I don't do warm beverages really at all.
I can't really.
No,
I don't either.
no.
Like even if I'm freezing, it's just I can't do it. It's just I don't know.
Like hot chocolate's even better in the fridge.
Is there any like history or like any particular countries you'd like to check out, or like environments, or like mountains? Like you want mountains? Do you want beach vibes? Like
I think like if I were to leave the United States for the first time, I'd want to go somewhere like because the language barriers do freak me out a little bit, like not understanding what's going on.
Yeah.
So I would probably play it safe, like somewhere I feel like maybe shoot up to Canada, maybe shoot up somewhere close in Europe, like
British Columbia.
I'd play the perimeter real.
British Columbia is cool.
Is it?
Yeah, very very cool. And then maybe warm up with a nice little one to do is Alaska, because think about it.
Alaska's pretty much a different country.
Right.
Yeah.
But you stay in the States. You got English. I mean, most people in Italy, I would say like 50% of people spoke English.
Okay.
But you can get through it. Like Italy or Italian's somewhat like Spanish. So it's not like you're over there and they're speaking Mandarin, where it's like you don't even know what is going on. Where you can like kind of like you can work out what each other are saying. So
did you feel invited by the Italians, or is like why are these Americans? What was the energy there?
It was a very mixed bag. It was when we were in Taormina, which is like a resort town.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where White Lotus season 2 takes place.
Okay.
So like there, it was very welcoming because they understand that most people there are tourists.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone there spoke English, and then But then when we got to Syracuse, which is a different town, and it's the oldest town in Sicily, and it's where Archimedes is from. They had ruins there from like 300 BC for Apollo. Like it's like old. It's beautiful, but they were much less.
You got no business being there.
They
This
were
is our
not.
oldest
Yeah,
place.
they were dudes that
Okay.
had been there since fucking chapter 1.
Hot coffee strict guys.
Yes, and they were much less, and that's also where I got detained, and he was not chill with Americans, and so they were much more fuck off.
Were you the only one in the group detained, or did you have
Me
like,
and me
buddy
me
system?
me and me and my girlfriend, Bonnie and Clyde.
So there is like a safety in numbers almost in there a little bit. That is a great story to be able to tell.
Yes.
Kind of trauma bond through
For sure.
incarceration in Italy.
And then I had to keep my wits about me because I was with baby girl. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
gotta.
I can't fold in
No,
front
you
of
can't.
I can't fold and be like, no, please. Like
You
I
gotta-
can't. I got to stay
You
strong
gotta
and
almost
just.
cosplay like you've been to prison before.
Yeah,
you have
like,
to-
I got
a
this.
switch has to flip. Like, honey, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be good.
This is my first rodeo in Italian prison.
Yeah, so I had to like one, like not freak out, 2 look tough, while simultaneously not being a dick to the cops so we get fucked, and then like keeping my calm wits about her. But then she, it was because of like a parking thing. Like, it was ridiculous. I parked in front of a. I didn't realize it, but I had parked in front of a police station, and then I was only doing it to like drop our bags off, so it wasn't a permit. Anyways,
So parking to detain.
I
Detained because of
I got
parking.
detained. I'm the only person who got detained for a parking violation
Yeah, that's-
in the history of the world. But at one point, I didn't have time to get an international license.
Yeah.
Which is very easy. You just go to AAA and they give you like a piece of paper.
Oh, it's good to
But
know.
I just didn't have time. But she got one. But I was driving because let's call it. She's a woman driver, and that's not to say anything about women. But she's a bad woman. She's a bad driver who happens to be a woman.
These two things are mutually exclusive. She is a poor driver who just happens to also have the gender identifier of a woman.
Exactly. Anyway, so I was driving, and I was like, all right, we got one in the car. We have one international license in the car. It's all good. So I was like really worried about that. I was like, the parking thing, and there's no way that I'm going to get fucking, put in a gulag. But
I don't know if one in the car works like that. Like, it's not just, we got one on us. Like,
yeah. So that was the one thing I was worried about, though, because I was like, he can be a prick about this. But then
Definitely.
she was the real one. They put us in like a different room, and she was like, yo, tell them that I was driving and you were just parking the car. And I was like, oh.
She's about to take the charge?
I was like, no, I got this. I'll take the fall.
She might be ride or die, Rudy.
Wait for me on the outside.
She's going to take the charge in Italy?
Dude, she was going to take the charge. Dude.
You don't find bonds like that often.
No, man. It was kind of hot. But Italy could suit you well, man. You a big pasta guy?
I do. I love the carb load. Yeah, I'm in on anything pasta related.
You'll be very proud of this. First thing I did in Sicily, McDonald's.
That's the most American thing you could have pulled, but I kind of love that move.
So I didn't do it. I wasn't like getting down and be like, I'm gonna go McDonald's.
Oh no,
first.
it's just
I was in the airport and my girlfriend. I had to wait for like 40 minutes for her to pick me up, and I was just sitting there. I needed to charge my phone, and the only place that had outlets was the McDonald's in the airport. So I parked it.
you don't have to justify getting a taste of home. It's okay, man.
I got a Big Mac,
Great pool.
but they have a different menu, so I was kind of mad at myself. I was like, but I just needed a Big Mac to reset.
Oh, you were in a spot where you could have branched outside of the norm, and you still
Yeah.
went Big Mac.
I still went Big Mac because that's my reset.
True to yourself.
That's my reset.
I'm No complaints there.
I
Great call.
love the Big Mac. Anyways, but then I went again because I was really hungover one day.
So you back to back?
Like
different
4
day?
days later.
Okay, that's a good gap.
I was at the day after the wedding. I was beat up. And
Okay.
I needed a McD's reset. And so we were driving to Mount Etna, which is a volcano.
They got volcanoes in Italy?
Dude, this Sicily is like on a it's literally we were at the foot of a volcano the whole time. I saw lava. It was actively spewing lava.
You were aware of this when you got there, or you found this out?
I knew that there was a volcano there. I didn't know.
Did you know
it
how
was,
close though?
I didn't know it was that close, and I didn't know it was actively spewing lava. And there's like a resort. There were people driving ATVs on it.
They just work around it. We just work around magma.
I guess it's a chill volcano. It just
No,
like there was smoke coming from it the entire time.
That's not chill.
It actively has been erupting for like on and off for like forever.
There's nothing chill about that, Rudy.
I know.
Whatsoever.
I was like, are we gonna do something about this? But it's just like a mellow volcano. It doesn't like explode. It kind of just like casually seeps lava. Anyways,
so that's like on the weather report. Like they're like 70 overcast, and like the volcano's kind of chill today.
And they're like the volcano. No. So I went to McDonald's for a reset, and I got a different item that time.
Nice.
The Big Tasty.
What's a Big Tasty? Do you know? Could you like decipher?
The only thing I can say that it was different about it was that it was a double cheeseburger with more mayonnaise.
Okay,
that was the Big Tasty.
Big Tasty is just a heavy double cheese
with mayonnaise.
A lot of oil.
They love mayonnaise there.
So I'm a mayonnaise guy too.
Me too.
So in some circles that can be shameful to admit, and you get shunned, but this feels like a safe space. Mayonnaise, great condiment.
Dude, I was a mayo content creator for probably like 4 or 5 months. That's all my content regarded around mayo.
That's fantastic. Now, are you a Hellman's Dukes guy? Are you?
I like Hellman's.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll mix it up with a little bit of the olive oil.
Okay.
But I'm pretty Hellman's. I'm pretty much Hellman's specific.
Fair. I like that. The olive oil squeeze bottle is good for like boat sandwiches, but I would say that Duke's mayo would be my 1-1.
Yeah.
So
I gotta try. I don't think I've ever had that. Duke's.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
I gotta try that out because it all started because like I'm a big sandwich guy, and I just have this long held belief that sandwiches are too dry.
I agree.
And I think that they need to have a little bit of moisture in there because you got to mix up the moisture with the crunch. And a dry sandwich is essentially almost a death wish. I mean, you're playing with life and death. I mean, that thing can get clogged in there. All this
at any point you could die.
And I like mine to be nice and moist, and I really think mayo is the perfect medium for that.
It's a fantastic vessel. Also, do you dabble with like the oils at all?
Oh yeah,
oil vinegar also not a bad option.
Dude, tell me what you think about this. This is my most underrated dark horse.
Let's hear it.
I guess not a condiment, but an ingredient in sandwiches.
Okay.
That I think really takes it to the next level. That I love to mix in every once in a while. Not all the time. Cucumbers.
I'm not here to sandwich shame. I don't know how I feel about cucumbers on the sandwich. We can get the crunch from so many other places.
Well, let me explain. I get it. That's true. I get that. You can get bacon.
Yeah.
You can get bacon. You can even do a little bit of Dorito in there.
Bacon, any chips.
Any chips in there hits. I get it. But
do you feel healthy though when you do cucumber? Like, do you feel skinny when you go cucumber on the sandwich?
You feel like kind of like a baddie.
You
feel like a poet.
Okay.
I feel like you don't feel like some low intelligence caveman just like, oh, I'm eating my ham and cheese sandwich. You're like, oh, it has cucumber.
When you said it, cucumber did feel kind of elitist. Like,
it's very elitist.
Okay.
It's a way to sort of elevate yourself mentally. But I'll say this: the nice thing about cucumbers is their crispness. They're 90-something% water.
It is a good snap.
It has a good snap to it. They're very healthy. So, and also when you think, and I don't even know if you know this, but I mean, it's essentially just a different version. It's a pickle.
I'm down.
Cucumbers, pickles are just cucumbers that are been pickled.
Yes, pickles are cucumbers. Cucumbers are not pickles.
That's correct.
I'm down for cucumbers, not down for pickles.
What?
I'm off pickles in any capacity whatsoever.
Really?
And then they try to do you go no pickle on the sandwich, they just pull them off and it stains the bread. It just tastes like pickles.
Dude,
I'm out on pickles. That could make me a novice sandwich guy.
No, it's okay. It's your preference. So listen, everyone's got their preferences. I'm not going to shame you for that. I'm a pickles slut.
Really?
I'll drink pickle juice.
So you're doing like the artisan pickles at like a farmer's market.
You're
like
pickle.
looking for the bread
and
butter.
I don't like the spicy pickles that much. When they put I like classic. I want it to taste like salt water.
Okay.
I love pickles. I love pickles.
I
do
see the
pickleback.
appeal.
Have you ever had a pickleback shot?
I'm out. I'll do it just purely based on peer pressure, but I don't want to do it.
Okay, because the nice thing about pickle juice is that one, it has a ton of electrolytes. So like if you're hungover, it's really good too.
I did hear
that. But
it
also is a coverall. Like you can drink gasoline and chase it with pickle juice. You won't even taste the gasoline.
But you'll taste the pickle juice.
That's the problem. Is that I love pickle juice. You don't.
I'd rather drink the unleaded.
What do you drink?
Socially sometimes,
but not often.
Not super often, no.
What's your go-to?
It depends. Are we doing like a beer situation or like a liquor situation?
That's
What
up
are
to
we
you,
getting
man.
into? If we're doing beers, I
If
like
you had to pick.
If we're doing beers, I do like good Guinness.
Uh-huh.
If we're doing mixed drinks, I do like maybe a little tequila soda action or a cognac variant.
That was a big jump. Cognac.
Yeah, cognac's a lot of sugar though. I prefer the cognac, but too much sugar. So if you're watching the diet, you got to stay off the.
Well, the diet
yak.
one, the tequila's the best for you.
Yep.
Tequila or gin.
That's why I got tequila soda when I'm feeling skinny. But if we're just drinking to have a good time and we're throwing calories and fitness pal to the wind, probably a little cognac.
Dude, I just had this idea. I'm jumping backwards. Sorry, but like since
All
you're the
good.
McDonald's
Let's
guy,
jump. Where do you want to go? Are we jumping?
you might. There might be something in you just like going to different countries and doing McDonald's.
You mean physically go to the McDonald's? I don't. That's an impossible green light. But I do. That would be fun. But
An impossible green light. What did you? $2 bills. I actually don't know. I said that earlier, but have you been to Hamburger U?
so I know there's an international McDonald's, and that was to get up here. I road tripped my dad, which I thought was going to suck, but it was actually a beautiful time. Not to tangent. It was so much bonding. It was a great
Tangent
experience.
off, dude. That's
I'd
all
love
we've
to
been
do that
doing.
again. It was so much fun. We've never had such. It was an S tier bonding experience.
Yeah.
But he is also a hamburger guy. That was going to be like the precipice of the trip. We get there and we finally get to go to the international McDonald's and try all these different options, only to find out that they do like a rotating menu of 3 options.
Oh,
Like they present it as the international McDonald's,
Right.
and it's just like McDonald's with a side of international.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes sense when you think about it because if they had the full international menu, that's like I don't even know how deep that goes. I wasn't even aware of the Big Tasty.
But they're McDonald's. Like McDonald's is massive. It's the HQ. They got some extra freezers for some ingredient
also,
space.
and every time I've been to a different, I mean, it hasn't been that many times, but the times that I've been to McDonald's in different countries, their different items are essentially just different names. Like the Big Tasty was a double cheeseburger with more mayo than the regular version.
It's just a moist double.
So like you can, if the Big Tasty isn't on the menu,
you can
you can just make it.
Yes.
That happened to me one time when I was flying super early in the morning on a hockey trip. We were all super hungover in the airport when I was playing college. And I was craving a cheeseburger.
Okay.
And this is 7:30 in the morning.
That's a great
in
time to
Western
do it.
Michigan's airport. They have a smash burger. So I go to the smash burger and I'm like, I need a double cheeseburger. And they're like, oh, we're only serving the breakfast menu. The breakfast burger is a double cheeseburger with eggs. And I'm like, can I just get a double cheeseburger? And she goes, no, I can't. I can only do the breakfast burger. I'm like, can I get the breakfast burger, hold the egg? And she goes, yeah, no problem.
So you can't have substitutions. You just have to ask it the right way.
You got to hack.
You shouldn't have to hack.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
There shouldn't have to be a cheat code to this smash burger in the airport.
That's what I'm saying.
Because you're definitely not the first guy to ask for it. Like you're not the first guy to come in and be like, "Can I get no eggs?" Like they've been presented with that 10 times that day.
yeah. And then she was like, yeah, I can do that. I was like, are you not understanding? Like, is it not clocking to you
No,
what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I think it's a power thing.
Yeah.
She's like, he's gonna ask the right way, or he's not gonna get this burger.
Yeah, dude. Oh, also, sorry, I'm so scatterbrained right now.
All good, no worries. Same, all the time.
Before we jump back into the dating sim, I have to ask Zach this.
We could jump anywhere. Where are we jumping?
Bro, your tattoo.
Yeah.
So metal.
No, it's
Dude, that's
it's
a
there.
sick tattoo.
I appreciate that, Rudy. Everybody's got tats.
Yeah, I agree. I saw that clip. I agree, dude. I
Thank you.
have a Britney Spears tattoo.
Shout out to Brittany.
It's Britney.
Should never been in that conservatorship ever.
That's what I'm saying, dude. But so what was? Why?
I just got I only have.
That's
I
a
only
serious tattoo.
See, I'm now understanding. More people think that. I didn't think too much of it at the time
Zach,
or going up into
it's
this.
a eagle that's across your
But
whole
I've got a
chest.
big torso, so it's a big tattoo just because my torso is a bit like I think it's relative to the torso size. So like
Okay,
I don't
yeah.
think it would be as massive on a smaller torsoed man.
Right.
I'm just built all torso, no legs.
Right. If that tattoo was on Ellie Schnitt, it would be this big.
Tiny tat.
Yeah, tiny tat.
I think that's a big
Dude.
play into it. But I guess, but it's also like it's non-visible under the shirt. You can go
Business.
I can go business formal so quick. Polo, no tattoos.
No tattoos.
I don't know why I said it like that. I gotta
Dude, I'm
enunciate
telling
better.
you, they don't
but
get this, and no one. This is unrelatable completely. I don't know what happens when I stream.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. Like I'll talk normally, and pronunciate and say things correctly. As soon as I get on stream, I'll just say words completely. I've never said a word that way. And when you're on stream, there's just something that happens.
I don't know how to. My brain scrambles a little bit in the short time that we've joined forces here, Rudy, and I'm not sure what to think of it. But I appreciate you backing me up there.
But why did you get? What was the inspiration behind that tattoo?
I
Also,
just
show
like
him.
the-
Can you show him?
You want me to go tits out?
Yeah, come on, dude. You already did it on PMT. That's like 2 billion more people than this.
I got a bad build, Rudy.
You can back it up. You can stand up if you want. You can back it up. Yeah, back it up. Do whatever you got to do, and you don't have to if you don't want to. But I just want them
do
to.
anything for the program, Rudy.
All right.
I'm just happy to be here. You know what I mean? That's it. So
That's why you're a good guy, man.
It's not that big. Like it could be work. It could be big. It's not that big. I got a big torso, Rudy.
Yeah, you're right. It's
that big.
It's not that big. It's the torso is big. The tattoo itself is not big. It's the torso.
Is it? Would you say it's proportionate?
Absolutely.
Can you shoot me
Dude,
that bail? I appreciate that, Rudy.
I think it's a really sick tattoo.
I just like the American traditional tattoos. I think it's a great tattoo.
Like
style.
I put that tattoo in the same category as like. Have you seen Shia LaBeouf's chest piece?
I have not.
It is. I mean, it's wall to wall, and it's like a pretty serious American tattoo, and it's really cool. I put that up there with that. Like that's like a good tattoo, and it says
that
my brother's keeper.
I got that from my brother before. Yeah, so they were 2 separate occasions. I got that when I was like 19, just for my brother because it's my dog.
I fucking love that, dude.
Shout out to my brother.
That's sick, dude. And then why the eagle?
I just like American traditional tattoos, and I was like,
dude, I was thinking that too. So like the problem is that I love the American traditional eagle.
Yeah,
I think it's great. Like I was gonna get an American traditional wolf somewhere because my name Rudolph means famous wolf in German.
I think that's a good pull.
But the problem is that the American traditional wolf just doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't like the way it looks. I think
Fair.
bird tattoos and I think the feathers look so great. So like me and Nick have raven tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we first moved to Chicago, a raven died very cinematically in front of us. So we're like, we just got to get a tattoo just to like.
I love that.
Yeah, but
commemorate such a time.
Right. So I would like to get an American eagle just because I think it looks so sick. But I don't know. I don't know if I can go bird again, like
double wings,
multiple bird.
Maybe don't stack. Back to if that was that was the raven the most recent tattoo that you got?
Yes.
So then maybe don't stack bird.
Right.
Maybe get a different one and then go bird.
Or I can get like a different because it's only the raven's head.
Okay.
So I could I kind of maybe could do like a different like get the wings or something. But the American traditional tattoo of an American or a bald eagle is fucking such a good looking tattoo.
Good pull.
Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to talk to Zach about his tattoo because I thought it was metal as shit.
We can get tattoos whenever, Rudy. I'm down.
You want to go?
Happy to do it whenever.
Me and Nick just kind of go. We haven't done it in a while, but sometime like I didn't have any tattoos before I met Nick.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think it's like a was it a peer pressure situation? Was it a
no? I wanted
he enable or did he just open your eyes to the?
Yeah,
like,
he opened it up.
He gave you that little push that you needed.
Yeah, I always wanted them.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to do, and he was like, "Yeah, let's go get tattoos," and it was nice to have a buddy. I kind of am a fan of the spontaneous tattoo.
I agree.
But I also just get them on my legs, so it's like that sort of free reign. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
Is that your only tattoo?
Yeah, I just got the 2 on the chest, and I got a little tiny smiley face on my leg, but it doesn't really count.
That's a
did
big
that as, like, a
jump,
kid.
dude. Just going straight fucking front row.
I thought it was a safe jump because it's not.
Yeah,
it's
you're
non-visible.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
I always thought you were supposed to fill up like all the unvisible extremities before the arms and legs. I could be wrong, but I just thought that was the case.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, we'll go sometime soon. I kind of want to get. I already have one Lord of the Rings tattoo, but I want to get another one. Not because I feel that strongly about Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings, but like they just have things that are very good tattoos.
Yeah.
Like I want to get the Witch King's helmet. But if there was like are you a Pokemon guy?
I dabble.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So would you ever?
I haven't played any. To be transparent, no Stolen Valor. I haven't played any of the games on DS. Strictly Game Boy Advanced. When it comes to the games, and I don't play the card game. I did collect the cards as a child, though.
What was your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon that kind of fluctuates. Right now, I'm feeling Blastoids.
Oh, okay, yeah, I like that. I've always been a big Mewtwo head.
Mewtwo.
I love Mewtwo.
He was like unobtainable when I was a kid. It felt like until there was Pokemon Stadium you could play on the Game Boy or on the GameCube, and then there was like a cord you could run to the Game Boy Advance because it was way easier to capture the legendaries on the GameCube, and you could just ship them to the Advance.
That's a smart move.
Mewtwo, great pick.
I have. Yeah, they were hard to get because when we were younger, Mewtwo was like God.
I agree.
And then they had that movie that came out. Anyways, I have 2 Ancient Mew cards that I got from the movie one where it has like the runes on it.
Really?
It's like a baby Mewtwo. It almost looks like Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Okay.
So that's like my favorite card I have. I have like all my old cards from when I was a kid. I'm still a noob. Like I didn't really retain. I just liked the cards. I wasn't really like an expert on anything. But then I had 2 of those. I gave one to Nick as a gift, and so like the Mewtwo is my shit.
I did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards growing up just because I love the artwork.
The artwork's incredible.
The TV show is good.
And then I never got into it.
The artwork on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards is so good.
They go hard.
It's fantastic.
Some of them are just objectively just funny.
Yes, there's some outliers and some bloopers. Same with Pokemon though.
100%. I mean, yeah, we did like a bracket episode a while ago where we like talked and like Pod agreed. Hilarious. Anyways, dude, I could talk to you all day, brother.
I'm having a great time, Rudy. I appreciate you having me on.
I love having you on.